What's up, guys? Symbolic Gamer here. I feel fresh. I feel unique. Why don't I try for an actual video posting? Right? Just to throw it out there, right? Now, I've been doing these videos forever. Since before the birth of Arena, I've been doing this stuff. But, you need to be current. And, my name is Sebastian Oren, and I am the Symbolic Gamer. I'm here to help you bring more magic into your magic. Right? Because I had the opportunity to start playing Magic in like the year 2000, right? Way back. But I didn't take up on it back then because I was already studying real magic. I had some buddies of my best friend. They had some of the little flat dies, the flat marbles that you used for counters back in those days. And the card art back then, was pretty basic, simple stuff. Not like these, fabulous lands we have today. And I was interested, but I was so busy. Back at that point in time in my life, I was pulling a 180. I was putting down all my partying. I was 19 years old. I don't know what year it was, 99 or 2000, one or the other. And I was putting down my partying because I had this grand revelation, right? And I still remember that place where I had that opportunity to, start playing Magic the Gathering. It stands out in my memory because it was, I don't know, it's like it was like the time split, if you will, my life before and my life after. I mean, I made a change there that just totally changed my life forever. There I was on the trajectory I'd been on my whole life, and all of a sudden I pull something out of the hat. I do something completely in left field. Nobody expected it. Everybody I knew and loved was just blown away because all of a sudden, I'd been studying spirituality even before this for like 4 years, right? And I'd had some tests and challenges, learning experience, and all this and that. And all of a sudden, it was like my whole life galvanized into this moment of total clarity. It was like I knew how to do what I came to the planet for. If back at 15 years old, finding, spirituality to be more than, just the devil's work or whatever, it was like I had found out what I came to the planet for. To solve, all of the spiritual mysteries unknown, because we're talking about, a kid grew up in the 80s. We got X-Files, we got Are You Afraid of the Dark, we got Unsolved Mysteries, it's the macabre, if you will. And all that stuff just lit me up. I mean, it was the one thing that me and my sister could agree on, watching, on TV and stuff. And, and the old Scooby-Doo mysteries of figuring out eventually, because I never fit in. I never even fit in with the kids that didn't fit in. It was just, I didn't want any part of school, really. It was totally perpendicular to, my sense of what life should be. I mean, I'm talking from day one, but that's a different story. It's just, all of a sudden, my life finally made sense where it just hadn't before. It's like I was meant to do this. I was meant to figure out what's up with all these different religions and all these different, myths. I mean, Indiana Jones type style stuff. But for real, in the real world, psychic ability and, what's up with all these other religions. And at one point I had to figure it out. I started to figure it out. I took the purpose on, took it to the man upstairs because I was born a Baptist, and I looked in the good book, looked in the 10 Commandments, thou shalt have no other gods before me. I was like, that's easy. I've been a, Christian all my life. There is only one. I mean, that just makes sense. That's just too easy. Okay, I can do that. That's easy. And I took that with me, knowing that was the case, and said, I've got to figure out what's up with these other religions. What's up with all this mystery stuff? What's the real truth, And I quickly found that truth. It wasn't very hard to find, but as far as what to do with that truth, well, I'll tell you the truth, but we'll put it off, okay? Because it's a bit of a tangent, right? I'm ready to throw down. See, now I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, what was I talking about? What to do with it was different, and all of a sudden I knew what to do with it at 19. It opened. All of a sudden it was like laid out to my feet, like the yellow brick road, man. Here it is. This is where we start. Just take this path. And it'll get, I mean, it was too perfect to not do. So powerful that I just set down everything my life had been, since birth. All my friends, I mean, everything we had going, I just walked off. And my life changed forever. I started building something incredible. And I'll show you something else incredible. Right? Trying to figure out this new standard format. So I'm hoping to post this right to where when I say this new standard rotation, I'm trying to figure out, it'll still be new. So I'm just going to try to throw this one out there. And you see I've got the spectral adversary set up to wham with the prosperous thief to get me to that, fourth land where I need to be to, have it out there, have counterspell up on turn 3. But of course I can't do that this time because I'd have to draw 2 cards. I've been projecting my frustrations a lot onto the new standard format. And not just this new standard format, but the last rotation too. You might just kill my spectral adversary right here. And I still feel like it's hopeless at this point. The mighty rabbit batteries. They are tenacious. Ping me down. Ping, ping. I just feel so behind. Mono red on the play can come out so blazingly fast. And I don't play the sweepers, right? We've never had this many sweepers. Since I've been playing. Now, I didn't play back in 2000. I don't know what he did there. Oh, okay. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop there. You know, let's just give it to him. But, I suppose I'll do this. I've got tons of versions of these. Yeah, we'll just undo that. We don't have time to wait around. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's about all we got. But we're on the play this turn. It might turn out completely different. Might not, but might turn out completely differently. Okay, so even in the last format, I was really upset with things. Hopefully I'll draw a counter spell. I really want one, you know. That's nice. I'm not going to let you mana ramp. I actually play those in my other deck. I've got werewolves. I've been playing werewolves. I actually might want to play this out. Rather than ping myself for 2 for a 2-drop. Give him something else to think about doing. Slow him down a minute. Oh, sweet! Okay. I'm very tempted to play out that 1000-face shadow. Very tempted. I mean, we are playing against mono red, you know. You have to throw everything you got at him. Oh, great. He discarded it. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I've been projecting a lot. Not only in this standard format, but also in the last standard format. I have been so mad because they took away 2 cards, and you probably won't even know these cards. Well, one of them you certainly will. The Night Pack Ambusher.
You fight for me.
We'll just cancel. And Return of the Wild Speaker. And since the birth of Arena, I have been playing aggro control. Now, back in the day,
blood will be mine. I won't let this be over.
no, he won't. Back in the day, I played.
You can do
It's not
my
bad.
service.
It's got first strike though, so he won't die. Let's skate 2. I played Snapcaster Mage with Quirion Dryad and Invisible Stalker Runechanter's Pike. And I bought the old Snapcasters at $25 a pop. This was real cards back in the day. Hasn't been too long ago. And Defiler is something, isn't it? But now, I can block. I
Consider
can't
yourself
see
fortunate,
if he
Armbrust.
has any cards.
You
I can
fight for
block
me.
and kill his Defiler, barring a trick of some sort or a removal. And that'll be nice. What did he do? Make me discard one? No, he
Stay your hand,
attacked.
mortal.
Now he's trying to draw 2 cards. That's just wonderful. Alright! Only cost me 1 vampire to take down his Defiler. He gets to draw 2 cards, but we're not too bad off here. Let's draw a card. God, we're even ahead on life. I like this. Bring it on! I don't want to bounce either one of those things. That's true. I don't. Let's just put this out there. I'm tempted to crack in. I really am. But not this time. Not this time. I draw enough cards I can get him locked down. He's already scared of counterspell. Ugh, the twin shot sniper. He's dealing 2. There goes my 1,000-face shadow. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Not gone my way.
I can start producing more of these things after this. He has no cards. I can go on the beats. I don't know whether I want to take that sniper down or... He does have reach. Why do I care? Yeah, I'm going to save that. I don't know if it's wise, but I'm going to do it. Oh, that thing can't block. The Phoenix chick can't block. Oh, not bad. That's not too bad. Alright. But it was blocked. See how it's yellow? That would be cool, though, if I could do that. I should have tested it. I haven't even encountered that situation before. Yeah, you got a long way to go, Hoss. You just bring that Stormseeker on. Alright. Not bad at all. Let's crack in. I could even do both. This is gonna rock. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All it took was 3 Sorens, lifelink and vampires. Yeah, I've been playing aggro control. Now, eventually, I did like the Snapcaster. It was really cool. The deck, I did like it, but my decks have been symbolic. And I started playing, it was late. I found out it was really late. It was like 2005. Yeah, like 2005. I played my first game in the Shadowmoor set, and then they came out with Eventide. But I played with my good buddy. I just met him. He had just moved to our area and was hanging out with my other good buddy. These guys are 10 years younger than me. And he had been playing in the tournaments and everything else. And at that point in time, I really needed a distraction because remember that 180 I pulled, that, tremendous clarity where I just turned my life around, started building this wonderful thing. Well, when it came time for it to get really good, when I had earned my way to a better life, everything vanished and was gone at the snap of a finger. And I felt like I'd been working with a man upstairs. Like this was what I came to the planet for, type stuff. And I'd finally figured it out, and I was working it, this and that and the other. And boom, it was all gone. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I knew there was something going on because there was precision to it. It was like it was a setup. And long story short, I needed a distraction, a powerful distraction, and I just dug in to Magic the Gathering. Well, I think I've already lost this one already. Yeah. I think I have already lost this one already. He couldn't wait to come back around. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's one way to get rid of a bunch of treasure tokens. Yeah, I still feel like I lost this one. I still feel like I lost this one.
Can't fix everything,
There we go. Alright. I'll just drop this bad boy. Yeah. So, my aggro control came all the way. Oh, great. I was gonna have one that shared that card type. Thanks a lot.
vengeance, bloody and righteous.
I want to kill that Reckless Storm Seeker. Let's plan number one. I don't know what plan number two is. Top deck a land and play out the Reservoir Kraken. Oh, I see. Okay, he's avoiding the planeswalkers, which is good for me. And he's completely laying off. He's only got one card. This could work out pretty good for me. Alright, fine. Actually, let's let him draw. Let's face the challenge. Yeah. Yeah, getting a bunch of coins, right? I mean, a bunch of treasures isn't fabulous either.
Fight. I'll fix that.
Alright, we top decks! Totally awesome! Alright, let's let's crack in. That way we can draw a card, right? And not lose any cards. I don't know how much that really even matters. Yeah, let's just not. Yeah, because I've got an extra prosperous thief here. Alright, so I played aggro control all the way up to the pinnacle fabulousness that is my wonderful, wonderful reveal. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
What do I want? This? Yeah. We can wait around a minute. Alright. Well, he does have those, doesn't he? He does. First strike won't matter forever. And he can only attack with that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we get to kill this. We get to kill this. Alright, good. Here we go. Good, good, I like that. I hope he didn't think he was going to do something. Oh, that's an ability. Oh, no! Well, alright, good job, good job. You don't have trample. Alright, I want this out there. Sweet! It is past time for you to fall, sucker. Dude! Alright, now I do want to draw. He's got 2 lands. Nice. Let's see what we want here. Yeah, we'll take 1 for that. Alright, get past this. That's cool. Why not? I could block, right? I could block. I mean, bouncing this and getting a second Kraken is pretty astounding. Now, it's not as astounding as turn 4, flashing out, Nightpack Ambusher, and holding and untapping while holding Frilled Mystic. That was better aggro control than Snapcaster Splinter Twin, Query, and Dryad. He tapped my dude! It's got first strike. He doesn't want any more vampires. That's fine. I'm gonna give him vampires anyway. Yeah, I'll take the 2 for 1 sale. Oh! Oh no. How lovely is that? Let's just attack in with everything. Alright, what do we got?
Now this is
Wonderful. I think you're toast, my friend.
Bring my home.
I'm gonna bounce this, make another one of these. Yeah, that's not happening. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Why, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Ugh. It's refreshing to win. Especially when game one, I mean, y'all saw game one. Alright, let's see. Because I have been projecting, but I have had reason, right, for it to be a representation of my horrible, hardcore, terrible life circumstances, right? Now, most of y'all won't know this, but there is uh, a couple. They tour and they write spirituality books. They're with Hay House, which was started by Miss Louise Hay, which her stuff is awesome. I haven't even begun studying it. It's about the mind-body connection and the sort of spiritual reasons, if you will, underlying the physical body health circumstances. And it's been known and practiced and applied to help people to, heal cancer. She herself, through her technology, healed herself of cancer through this technology. I'm sure she, I don't know the details, but I did watch the movie and I'm a huge fan of hers. She started a publishing company years ago called Hay House, and some of her top authors, a couple, Jerry and Esther Hicks, and they taught me a lot. Over the past 12 years, I have opened up a new chapter. At the same time, I was playing Magic the Gathering. I was studying this new popular topic in spirituality called the Law of Attraction. And it's basically like the science of claiming in the name of Jesus Christ. You put your faith to it and it's supposed to be, you know. And they did a really great hit popular movie all those years ago called The Secret. And this couple, they do really good. They channel spirits, right? We like spirits here at Magic the Gathering. We've heard of spirits. We know what a spirit is supposed to be, right? I'll give you a good example of a spirit right now, right? They channel spirits from the beyond. And this was all, I called it like higher level stuff. Like, there was stuff that was just too unrealistic for me before I started playing Magic the Gathering. But when your life crashes and burns, it can make you dig a little deeper, right? Now, most of my stuff from, 19 years old when I had the offer to play, back in 2000 or whatever, uh, I really latched on to Tony Robbins' stuff. This personal power based on science and just really awesome. I went through the 30-day program. I found it in a Camaro I bought to fix mine. My first car ever, 86 Camaro, standard 5-speed, so awesome. $500 with 80,000 miles on it, 86 Camaro. Oh, I was lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, my dad found it for me. It was one of his co-workers' son's college vehicle. And, you know, like I say, it was practically given to me. It was built like a rock. I loved that car. I crashed it. I bought just an old junker sitting in somebody's yard for $300. But it had the tape cassette version of Tony Robbins' original program in it, and I borrowed it from them and returned it to them after I went through the whole 30 days. And it was a very profound catapult. Like, I went through it and found the answer, overcame the obstacles, and got my massage therapy license. And when everything crashed, I dug a little deeper, and that's when I came across, the law of attraction. And I put it to the test. I did a Mexican hat dance on it. I put it to the test, I would say, as well as anybody on the planet ever has. I went off on it. I didn't have anything to lose when I finally got to it. And this was 12 years ago when I finally put it to the test. But I was tinkering with it before that. And I came across Jerry and Esther Hicks, the teachings of Abraham, and they channel this group of spirits from the beyond. And they have really cool technology that I use to fill in the gaps with what I discovered as my results started to appear from putting the law of attraction to the test, because it doesn't work like the sales pitch says. It never does, right? It's just like in Constantine. It's not always like it is in the books. And that's where I start to shine. I put my, thinker to it. I'm like, okay, well, if it's still real, right? Assuming it's not hogwash, right? What would be the cause of it working like this? Because it's frustrating. This isn't what I was, hoping for. But they turned me on to a bunch of cool stuff. And one of which was sorry guys, I forgot, my train has run off its track. Which happens, and I'm playing against a new opponent, This is not useful anymore. Thanks. I just... Why don't you feed me two land to make me sit around a little while? Oh, alright. I think I've got it. Okay. So, my decks were symbolic, and they were symbolic at the time of the Snapcaster Mage of the Law of Attraction. And I ended up trading my Snapcasters back. I bought them at a shop. And I took them right back to that shop and I exchanged them. And I switched from a symbolic deck of thoughts and feelings, right? They powered up the Rune Chanter's Pike. Thoughts and feelings powered up the Rune Chanter's Pike. Instants and sorceries. Thoughts and feelings, right? And all of a sudden, Lingering Souls and Craterhoof Behemoth, the Yoda Toad, right? that's what I call it. The Yoda Toad. Well, at least I kept him busy for a turn. Why don't you try that one again? Here, take that. Just in case Liliana comes out wanting me to sacrifice. So I already had a Sorin Lord of Innistrad Esper control. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Alright, here we go. Yes, I will have it. Okay, good. Forgot about the one to produce. We want this one back in hand. Get me back into this game. I draw and counterspell.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Alright, well, that works too. Multiplicity going on. Alright. I don't know what this dude does. I haven't read him in quite a while. Exactly 13 life. I'll be. He was wise enough to do that. Well, I'm going to do this for sure. Alright, fine. Would he do that? He might. Well, if that's the case, I'll pin all my hopes on drawing a card. Alright.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Let's just let it sit. He's not gonna let me go at my pace. He wants this slow, methodic game. I actually don't really mind that all that much. What's to lose, right? Ugh. Nice. Alright. I don't, however, favor discarding.
Bet you can't catch up.
Alright. I have to lay out some baits, don't I? I've got enough life to work on Nashy. Sometimes she don't do nothing. Oh, you prick. You want that one back, do you? Okay. He doesn't have the best card advantage in the world. I think I'm okay here. I'm gonna have to spend a little though. Alright, let's get some multiplicity going. Ha! He gave up the ghost. Alright, so I already had Sorin Lord of Innistrad, Esper Control with Lingering Souls, with Supreme Verdicts, with the charms, the Demir charm, the Oars of Charm. I think we had Mana Leak at that time. I'm not sure. But I had the Drog Skull Captains in the sideboard. It was really cool. Yeah, and it played really well too. I was on a higher level of competitive where I could actually, stand a chance of not getting obliterated. I remember my first tournament. I was so eager. I was headed for the Pro Tour. That was what was going to fix everything. Built this Esper deck. I traded. I was praying, for help, getting the stuff I needed. And I pulled like 2 Noble Hierarchs and traded both of them for Nicole Bolas. Which I never should have done, because the Rocks War Monks, man, I was playing Lifelink, but Bant had totally royally could just, yeah, let's definitely do this. 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that works. And, sweet. I do like winning. So, by this time I was, gaining a little wisdom in the realm of Magic the Gathering. And I built the Crater Hoof because it represented your thoughts and feelings, being these small little efforts that all of a sudden would make this huge difference, right? You'd slam the Crater Hoof, obliterate your opponent, right? Done. That's the miracle, right? You devote, 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 manifest, And it was this perfect, wonderful symbolism. I ran 4 colors in it. Everything but red was in there because you wanted those trackers. They flashed back for blue, and I had the breeding pools at the time. Lands were, my challenge because there was only so much money I was willing to devote to Magic, as per my budget. Lands were always sort of the difficult ones to get. I mean, they were, the difference between a land and a really bomb rare. But, I made it through. And that was symbolic. And my decks have always been symbolic. My first one was symbolic of my story thus far. It was Esper, it was creepy, macabre, it was the shadows, the unknown. I played the Voracious Hatchling, Edge of the Divinity, Windwright Mage, Tide Hollow Sculler, and it was symbolic to me. It had meaning. The art, just captivated me. And it was this representation of who I was. I was this wizard, and I'd found out this, secret knowledge. And Esper was just, was this, I don't know, represented secret knowledge. And then I played Naya, and it was about my book, right? Which I was inspired to write the story of my life thus far, of my story of studying spirituality and what I'd accomplished with it, what I had learned, and I did. I wrote that book, and I played Naya. I played a version of the lightsaber. I had Trace of Abundance and Cliffrunner Behemoth. I got the Ranger of Eos after I watched it slay the Jung Menace. And it was exciting times. So it was, I had the Scoot Mob, which was selling millions of books. I had the Dragon Master Outcast, which was my books becoming a movie. And It was symbolic. And so you fast forward, and the merfolks, they were symbolic of the law of attraction of your emotions, right? Water, your emotions uh, we can do that. Okay, not too bad. They were symbolic of your emotions, being able to influence your physical circumstances, right? The greed, the life, your real life, if you will. Yeah, sure. Second time the charm. I don't think I'm going to waste time with that. He may have the removal, but I can't afford to just kill stuff. And by this time, I'd come a long way, baby. Oh, great. Thanks a lot. That's fine by me. Okay, he's got 3. So, the thing is, when I started off, I don't really mind that. Come on, land. Big money, no whammies. Yes! Alright, he's gonna have... He's gonna have... Let's go with this one first. I'm gonna give him something to think about. I had already put the law of attraction to the test. Well, at least he didn't throw down Liliana. That thing is a problem. What should we do here? I don't really even know what I want to kill. Should I just kill in response? Alright, start where we are. We think he's gonna tap it. He's not gonna tap it. Well, if he's not gonna tap it, I don't feel too good about things. Let's do this one.
I take no joy in the slaughter. You deal with this annoyance.
If he's not scared of getting beat to death with a 6/6 Kraken, I'm a little worried. Alright, at least he didn't drop. Well, the legendary rule applies to that powerhouse 4-drop centipede chick. I didn't like her the last time she got played. I don't like her this time either. Yeah, those things always become a problem. Let's see what we have on the top of our library. Ooh, get that. I'll take it.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Alright, what has he got? That's not horrible. He's low on cards. Wish I had a counter spell, I'd feel a little better. That's alright, he may try to kill this. Let's just sit where we are. I need to sit. I mean, I could do two things on his turn. I'm not in any rush. Oh, cool. Let's do this. Yeah. Watch this. And then next turn, I could try to make a copy. I'll kill it out from under it. Still, I think he's got the upper hand here. Probably just kill it this turn. Yeah, I could just kill it this turn. That'll work. Decline. You get a card. What was that about? Oh, one left. Alright, you go away. Ain't got no love for you, buddy. Give me another one. Give me another one.
I bring my own.
The question is, should I throw this down? I don't think I should. Is he gonna tap it? I don't know. Let's attack with it. Yeah, let's attack with it. Give him the 1-4 for not tapping it. I mean, why wouldn't he tap it? Take that. Not too bad. Okay. So I'm playing Symbolic Magic the Gathering. This is what I want to teach you guys. And we get to Ravnica. And I'm starting to make these tokens in Celestia. And I'm working with my angels and this and that. And I come across a book by Robert Kiyosaki about passive income investments and stuff like that. Alright, gotta be careful on the revealing stuff. Nice. That was very kind.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Let's see. I need to gain some life. What do I do? Let's just do this one. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 12. Yeah. Well, he is advantaged. Alright. Tune in next time and I'll tell you what I've been up to since the days of the birth of Arena. Alright. See y'all guys next time.